covered with octahedrons. Now it looks like somebody's actually done this. This isn't a tree falling over up here, which we've come across in the last hour and a half here, and there's been 2 or 3 trees that have pulled out and taken quite a bit of real estate with them. So it's definitely been a rough winter up here. Heavy spring for rain. Speaking of which, it's starting to build up on us out there a little bit. Just looking back across the Gila. Somewhere down there is Brian. Haven't heard him tapping for quite a while, but sure he's okay. That might have been him right there tapping. Sure he's not going to come back across the river anytime too soon. But anyways, we're going to set up camp here a few minutes and take a little bit closer look at this slip plane here. Maybe dig in over here where the hanging wall's still in place. Let's see, because that's obviously where the really nicely scattered ones are coming from. It looks like you're on the footwall or whatever you call this. It's more of a solid sheet. You can see these octahedrons there. They're just one after another, just really large grouping. Color's starting to fade, so these have been exposed for a while. Most of the red mud's gone. And of course, every little bush around this locality seems to be sharp. Just had to attack that one since it was trying to grab me, but I mean, that's a fairly decent little cluster of fluorite octahedrons there from the Watson area. Pretty sharp. I'm sure that would clean up pretty decent. But like I said, the color's pretty well shot in these things, so I don't really see a need to go after it. But man, does seem to be a crack through here. You got a crack running up through here. And you got one up here, so it probably would separate out of there if you put enough work into it. But like I said, we're more on an exploration trip today. Kind of see if it's worth revisiting this area after 20-some years. This looks like where the newer material might have popped out of. See, we still got quite a bit of the orange and red clay and mud here on here. Hasn't been exposed to the elements for that long. So, obviously where some of the new stuff is coming. Let's see if we can... Yeah, you can see right here, it's right underneath the dirt. So, yeah, maybe with a little bit of digging, we might be able to pull out some with a little bit of color that's left. Yeah, we just come up from the slip plane there, or slip fault, slip vein, whatever you want to call it. From where we were. Come up around the corner here, just kind of trying to do a good survey, and next thing you know, you come across a little slough here. You know, you start seeing some flat plates with quartz, and there is one octahedron up there, hiding around there. Once again, completely faded out. But when you start looking at the pile, there's quite a bit of quartz in here, so this thing's not completely full of fluorite, so it's definitely going to do what we want as far as octahedrons here and there and scattered, because here's a plate just laying right there. And now where did it come out of? Looks like it might have came from right under here. Don't know for sure, but that's kind of what we're looking for. Is we'd like to see some things like that fresh and brand new with color and then cleaned up. You know, that's just going to be a really cute specimen. So we'll take a poke around and see if we can come up with something. Alright, here's more of what we're looking for. This just popped out of the dirt. Now unfortunately it looks like it's been in the weather, so there's not a lot of color left, but the aesthetics and the layout and the geography on this thing is wonderful. It's kind of like a ridge. And we got 3/4 inch octahedrons. We got some quartz bubbling up in the middle, so we got all kinds of relief, which is pretty unusual for this area. So this could have been a heck of a piece. I mean, really a heck of a piece. I mean, it might actually still be decent, even with the clear octahedrons, just because of the aesthetics and the geography. But so now I would say this area moves up the list of areas to be dug. But where in the heck are we?